10 habits that avoid Elon Musk to burn out. Hi guys, welcome back to the second episode of the Elon Musk Series by The Money Factory. Today we're going to talk about how it is possible for Elon Musk not to burn out despite his strategy of multitasking and working every waking hour, which goes up to 100 hours a week. In 2018, the SpaceX and Tesla CEO once tweeted that he was endured an excruciating year that sometimes drove him to sleep on his factory's floor and work more than 120 hours a week. The billionaire says he has since pulled back to a more sustainable 80 to 90 hours a week. Well, that's still something. Musk often kicks off his day bright and early, rising at about 7 a.m. After just 6 hours of sleep, Musk usually skips breakfast and grabs a cup of coffee and an omelette. Once he's up and running, Musk launches into a blistering schedule that breaks his time into a series of 5-minute slots. Sounds impossible to keep up with? That's what we thought as well, but after some research from our team, we found 10 habits that helped him not to burn out. Want to learn what these are? Well, let's get right into the video. Habit number 1, avoiding boredom. No 2 days are the same for Musk. The billionaire and brilliant mind behind Tesla and SpaceX spends his Mondays and Fridays at SpaceX in Los Angeles. On Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday, he heads to the Bay Area to work at Tesla. Forbes estimates that he spends an average of 42 hours a week working at Tesla and 40 hours a week working at SpaceX. He also told Y Combinator that he usually spent almost half a day working at the artificial intelligence nonprofit OpenAI. This habit might sound crazy, as not making things boring forces him to do a lot of multitasking, creating even more pressure, but his habits go beyond only working. Habit number 2, reading for his life. Musk tries to understand life's purpose, and despite his busy life, he carves out enough time to read. Some of his favorite books include the fantasy classic, The Lord of the Rings, biographies of innovators like Benjamin Franklin and Albert Einstein, and an obscure 87-year-old history book on adventures called 12 Against the Gods. Not only does he read books, according to his interview with Esquire, he devours them. To understand why reading books is so important to Musk, you need to understand Musk's youth. We will explain this shortly, but if you haven't already, you can also check out the previous video on how Elon Musk became rich. When Elon Musk was around 12 to 15 years old, Musk came into an existential crisis and was reading various books to try to figure out the meaning of life. He found out that by reading books, he get closer to understanding the meaning of life. By reading, he understands why life matters, and this helps him to get up in the morning. If you want to check out an entire list of his favorite books, check out the list in the description. Some Silicon Valley leaders, such as Reddit founder Alex Ohanian, have begun to bring attention to the long hours that have become synonymous with entrepreneurship in recent years. Constant hustling without time for family or rest has deleterious effects not just on your business but on your well-being, he said at a European tech conference earlier this month, bringing us to family. Habit number 3, multitasking with family. Speaking about his kids in 2013, he said, "What I find is I'm able to be with them and still be on email. I can be with them still working at the same time. If I didn't, I wouldn't be able to get my job done." That doesn't mean family doesn't give stress. His first son, Nevada, Alexander Musk, was born in 2002. Tragically, Nevada passed away aged 10 weeks. Also in 2002, Elon and wife Justine then welcomed 2 sons, Griffin Musk and Xavier Musk, born in 2004 via IVF. Their triplet sons, Kay Musk, Saxon Musk, and Damien Musk, were born in 2006, also via IVF. In May 2020, Elon then announced the birth of his son on Twitter, who he welcomed with current girlfriend singer Grimes. If you want to know more about Elon Musk, his dating life, let us know in the comments, and we'll make a video on that as well. The couple initially announced that they'd name their new baby boy as AXEA12 Musk, inspired by the name of Grimes' album 4 a.m. Elon told podcast host Joe Rogan, "First of all, my partner is the one that actually mostly came up with the name." The Tesla and SpaceX CEO said, "Yeah, she's great at names." Grimes later announced on Instagram that she and Elon had changed part of the baby's name. Rather than XAA12, the son's name is now XAAXII. However, all of this complexity, Elon Musk is a real family man, and he likes to spend a lot of time with them. Also, Elon Musk frequently brings his children to work and always takes them out of town on the weekends. Working 80 to 90 hours a week could mean working 11 to 18 hours a day, depending on whether you're allowed yourself a weekend. Such a schedule doesn't leave time for much else, including sleep. So now you maybe still haven't found out how Elon avoids burnouts, but his next habits maybe give you some understanding. Habit number 4, toss up weekends. Elon Musk doesn't stick to such a strict schedule on the weekend. For Musk, on the weekends, it's more of a toss-up. On Saturday, he either works at SpaceX or spends time with his family. Sundays are usually spent traveling or staying at his Bel Air mansion with his family. Habit number 5, putting his phone away. To keep his workday on track, Musk forgoes most phone calls. He also prefers to use an obscure email address to prevent people from spamming his inbox. Habit number 6, lifting weights. While some of Elon Musk's pursuits in the area of brain health and technology may seem surreal, his personal health and fitness habits are pretty relatable. To stay in shape, Musk usually hits the gym about once or twice a week. Musk lifts weights but doesn't love the treadmill. The older I get, the harder it is to stay lean, that's for sure. The Tesla CEO said on a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, in the interview, the 48-year-old billionaire added that he likes eating tasty food and wishes he could do without exercise. Despite Musk not liking to run, many sourceful people like Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella and even White House advisor and immunologist Anthony Fauci swear by running for mental clarity and stress relief. But Musk said he doesn't love running. In terms of Musk's other active interests, he told Rogan, who is a martial artist, that he's dabbled in Taekwondo, karate, judo, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Habit number 7, eating, despite not liking it. Musk's unconventional approach to food raised eyebrows in the past. Tasty food over healthy food. If there was a way that I could not eat so I could work more, I would not eat, he said in 2015 book, Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, and the Quest for a Fantastic Future by Ashley Vance. There was a period in his college years where he purposefully only spent $1 Canadian on food a day, eating foods like hot dogs, peppers, oranges, and pasta. Nowadays, he has a different view. Food's great, Musk said on the podcast. I'd rather eat tasty food and live a shorter life, he said. Don't tell his mother, Mae Musk, who had a long career as a registered dietitian. Musk, however, is still mindful of weight gain and its effects on other factors, such as the strength of your immune system. Being overweight is a big deal, he said. Habit number 8, better sleep. Some billionaires like Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos rely on 7 or 8 hours of sleep a night to stay productive and focused. Musk, on the other hand, sometimes works 80 to 90 hours a week, which doesn't leave much time to shut eye. In a 2018 New York Times interview, he said that it's often a choice of no sleep or Ambien, referring to the sleep medication. Still, Musk shared a useful bit of advice with regards to sleep quality. Eating before you go to bed is a real bad idea and actually negatively affects your sleep, he said on the podcast. Indeed, eating before bed can cause heartburn because your food isn't able to properly digest. This sensation can also impact the quality of sleep you're able to get, so you wake up more tired. Musk said that he avoids alcohol and food at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. Your quality of sleep will improve, and your general health will improve a lot, he said. It's a big deal. Habit number 9, a morning shower. Maybe not a remarkable habit, but it's still an important one for Musk, so one thing he always makes time for, no matter what, showering. He once told Reddit it was his most important daily habit for waking up and start his day fresh and sharp. Habit number 10, work hard, play hard. Musk may be a workaholic, but that doesn't mean he can't party. The entrepreneur's legendary bashes have included a birthday party at an English castle that turned into a big game of hide and seek, and inviting a knife throwing to pop balloons that he held between his legs. So, these are the most important habits of Elon Musk that make him successful and avoid him to burn out. Let us know in the comments what your habits and routines are that avoid you to burn out and keep you mentally healthy. Thank you for watching our second video in the Elon Musk series. We hope you liked it and want to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you back next time for the third episode of the Elon Musk series, where we'll tell you everything about his ex-girlfriends and dating rules.